Hello there friends, we wrapped up E3 with none other than Nintendo as they dropped their Nintendo Direct during E3. 40 minutes of non-stop, literally non-stop information. This went at a fair old clip. They were just like games and games and games and more games. For some of these lists, I've been struggling to get to 5. Like for Ubisoft and Square, it's like, who cares about, like, does anyone really care about Romancing Saga? Alright, I'll put it on. But this, it's just like, I'm not going to talk about Luigi's Mansion in the top 5. I'm not going to talk about Link's Awakening in the top 5. The Witcher 3 is coming to Switch. Contra is coming back. Panzer Dragoon is coming back. There's a Dark Crystal game. They're actually releasing the Collection of Mana, and like that would have been like 3rd on the Square Enix list, but it doesn't get on this one. This was a very jam-packed Direct, but there can only be 5. And number 5 is the first of what became 2 Super Smash Bros. DLC character reveals. I expected there would be 2. I thought actually one would be Shadow Drop, but no. The heroes from Dragon Quest, not just one of them, a bunch of them. Specifically, they focused on the one from 11 first, and then rattled off. I'm not a big Dragon Quest guy, so there's like 5 of them. And they seem to have like RPG mechanics built into the way they fight, which that always gets me about the integration of third-party characters into Super Smash Bros. The attention to detail is just off the charts. And it's the same here. It's like they build like little RPG mechanics into how these people fight, and they seem to have MP bars, and it's crazy. And on top of that, they finally announced September 27th is the date that Dragon Quest XI comes to Switch, and I'm going to play it entirely in that cool like 16-bit mode, where it's like retro graphics from the Super Nintendo. That's the way to play that game, and that's the way I'm going to play that game. Number 4, no like weird spin-offs, no Travis Strikes Back, no more Heroes 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2020. It's official, it's coming. Travis Touchdown and his weird cringy dialogue. It's good fun. It's like the right kind of bad most of the time. But Suda51 is bringing his next main entry into the No More Heroes series to Nintendo Switch, and in theory it's coming out next year. Number 3, the much expected reveal of BanjoKazooie for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with the great banjo music. And again, like Smash trailers are the best, and the best thing about this Smash trailer is it builds off a previous Smash trailer. It's like there's Smash trailer continuity. If you watch the King K. Rool reel, they did the same gag but probably slightly better and playing with people's emotions, and Banjo looks really cool. He's not coming until fall 2019 as opposed to the Dragon Quest characters, which are coming sometime in the summer. But Banjo is back. He's back on a Nintendo platform, and he's back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and he looks very cool. Number 2, people got Animal Crossing. It's real. It's just not coming until 2020. Sorry. March 20th, 2020, Animal Crossing New Horizons will release. And it looks like there was about a 2-minute trailer, and Tom Nook is extorting you as usual. But it looks like you like start a small camp and build it into a town. It seems like it's like there's almost not survival elements, but you know, you start small and you keep building up this island into something big and great, and ideally you can visit other people's islands, but we'll see how it goes. It looks very pretty. It's Animal Crossing in HD, which is long overdue. And, you know, you have to wait until 2020, but it looks very good. And hopefully it's the Animal Crossing game everyone wants. And God, March next year is going to be so busy. But still, Animal Crossing, coming next year. New Horizons. We have a name. At least we have a name. I like having names. I don't like working titles. And the biggest reveal, their closer, the one pretty much no one predicted, the one pretty much no one saw coming, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is getting a direct sequel, which is absolutely crazy. They didn't put a date on it, which makes me think, well, it could be 2020, but I'd be surprised if it was 2020, probably 2021. But yeah, they're making a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. They played a cinematic trailer, and well, they showed like bits and pieces of Hyrule. It looks like the Majora's Mask. There's even like Majora's Mask vibes. There's like a dark creature that seems to be under Hyrule Castle, and then it shoots Hyrule Castle into the sky. I think Breath of the Wild is one of the best games of all time. I've talked about it enough on this channel already, but we're getting a direct sequel. What more could you want than a direct sequel to that game? This was, as I said, there were so many announcements in this direct. They just kept on making announcements. And yeah, 2019 looks pretty packed, and if Animal Crossing is any indication, we're going to start into 2020 pretty good as well. This was a good direct. This was a very good direct. Just stuffed. It was just stuffed with stuff. Like, it's 40 minutes, and there's probably like, I don't know, 20 trailers in there, maybe more. There's just a lot of stuff coming to Nintendo's hybrid console in the next year and a bit. So that's E3. Those are all the conferences. I think lots of big games, but I think most of the conferences kind of underperformed on smaller stuff, whereas Switch at least had both of it. So yeah, Nintendo wins, obviously. Of course. Thanks for watching.